Winnie is the founder and owner behind Movement Laboratory, which is an elite health and movement hub operating across Sydney's inner west. Now, we first met Winnie in mid 2025, and she was looking to upgrade her website. And we helped her make a number of high impact changes, including amplifying her incredible social proof, redesigning some of the core user experiences, and elevating the brand to where it is today. In this short video, I sat down with Winnie to talk about her experience with Wolf IQ. Now she appreciates our quick to action and smooth support. Hope you enjoy. Hey, Winnie, thanks so much for joining us today. Could you start by first introducing yourself and the Movement Laboratory?
Sure. So my name is Winnie. I'm a physiotherapist. I have a clinic in inner west of Sydney, and it's called Movement Laboratory. It's been operating for 8 years. We started in 2018, and it's a clinic for musculoskeletal physio, dance physio, chronic pain, and also we do clinical Pilates classes in there.
Amazing. And Winnie, you have a couple other brands you're associated with in the background there. What are they?
Yes, so I've got Papaya Clinic as well. We set that up 3 years ago in 2023, and that is an integrative women's health clinic. So physio, naturopathy, acupuncture, and psychology. And then I also do business coaching outside as well for allied health clinic owners. And so that's under the clinic project. And my main audience is clinic owners in Australia and Canada.
Oh, amazing. My wife's Canadian. I don't know if I've ever told you that.
There you go.
I lived there for about 18 or so months. Incredible country and people, and very similar to Australians.
Yes. Yeah.
Now, the history of the website we support you with, the Movement Laboratory, that started in 2018. Could you tell me about the first iteration of getting that website off the ground and building your online presence?
Yes. So I am a DIY person. We started with the Squarespace website. So I did my whole website from, every single page of the whole website. And that we used it for around 2 years. And then we realized maybe 3 years. And we realized that we are hitting a limitation in there in terms of conversion, reachability, and just SEO, on-site SEO things. I think site speed as well. A lot of the things are a little bit limited. So then we want to provide a different experience and also different sort of technical stuff as well that we need for to grow. So then we outsourced to an agency at that point to build a website and transfer it over to WordPress. And that website we had for all this time until we met you.
Yes. It's a very common journey. Those platforms like Squarespace and Wix are incredible, out of the gate 8 years ago, also still today. Very similar to AI builders. They're really quick to get something up and running. But eventually, as the website gets more complicated, as more content goes in there, as more things are required, inevitably they reach scaling problems. And then companies and customers often migrate to WordPress. On that WordPress journey for you, when did you realize it was time to change agency and look for another partner?
Well, I love my old agency, but I think every single agency have the perks and also they're good at doing. And I think I have always not been very happy with the client journey. So the patient experience of my website, I feel like the website is really good sort of technically and performance-wise, it's great. Like SEO is good, site speed is good, and it's working. Nothing is broken. Yeah. So that's the first thing. But for me, it's also aesthetics and the experience of how many steps do people need to go through to get to book now. Yeah. Or whether information is clearly laid out. And so for me, it's about, okay, I really want to create an experience where people get the information they want quicker and the copy can pop out more. And what I felt was that the copy that we have didn't really pop out and it was buried into the design of the website. And so I really want to sort of revamp that. And it wasn't really possible with my older agency. And we have many iterations behind on like changing little things on per page to try and get the experience, but it wasn't really working. And that's when I was like, okay, maybe we need to change provider. It's time.
Okay, amazing. And how did you find Wolf IQ? I remember you and I had a few conversations at the start, but do you remember the journey you went on and how you came across us?
Yes, I found you by looking at some other websites that I like and then seeing who designed them. And that's how.
Nice.
Yes. And, we had a chat about what I'm hoping for. And I think you were very honest about, whether we need a whole new website or we need to just polish the current website that we have. I was really concerned with if we have a whole new website, whether the on-site performance is going to migrate over, because as I said, nothing was broken. So I really don't want to break anything.
Totally.
And then also, cost, budget, and what we're really aiming for and what to optimize as well. And I think sort of I chose you guys because one, you have lots of good websites on your portfolio that is allied health and medical, and I like some of the look and feel of them, and also the way that you navigate through those websites. But at the same time, is I really appreciate your honesty and transparency when it's come down to what do I need to change and what do I need to retain in my current website in order for it to continue performing the way that I want to perform.
Mm.
So I really appreciate that. That's why I sort of stuck with you guys.
That's really good to hear. And it's a very common customer journey that people go on. They come to us thinking they need a new website, but often they just need a website refresh, not necessarily a redevelopment. And if you're on great technology like WordPress, the content management system is a huge beast of its own. And if you can get away of not touching that and not rebuilding that, you can save a huge amount of time and energy just making those few tactical improvements around the user experience, the design, the front end experience, which I think was the case with Movement Laboratory.
Yeah. Yes.
Nice. Now, you've been working with us for a few months now. What's been your experience so far?
Oh, you guys are very quick to action.
Nice.
That is the main feedback. I think the process of revamping the website and then publishing that has no problem at all. Like, if there are some glitches, it's fixed like within 24 hours. That's really quick. And then I'm also like on the maintenance plan with you guys as well. And so we're onboarding new people. We have 2 new physios, and we have also cut some services during this migration period and launched some new services as well. So all of that in terms of helping us to just upload new copy or upload a profile in, that is all done actually within like 12 hours. I think it's really quick turnaround and very good communication, which is what I like.
Amazing. That's so good to hear, Winnie. Could you give me an example of that? I know you mentioned a few things like the team and those sorts of things, but what's the process from the amazing customer side? You have an idea or something you need done. How do you actually go about that in working with us?
So I think it's a very collaborative process. Like I have, and I think with different founders is different as well. I'm normally quite specific in terms of what I want, and the aesthetics that I want as well. It's just whether it's possible or not. So then I was communicating with you guys what I want, and I think you sort of gathered all that information, and you then went into the design phase of it. And then I just provide feedback. It's a very smooth process. I provide feedback, and then you take on the feedback and you change things. That whole process wasn't very long at all. And then when the new site was launched, then I don't know, it's very smooth. There's no problem at all.
That's great to hear.
Yeah.
Quick to action and smooth. And one thing you had and have working for you really well, Winnie, is one, incredible social proof. I encourage people to go check out the reviews for Movement Laboratory. They're amazing. But secondly, you have really good videography, visuals, and media assets. And those two things can do so much of the heavy lifting on a website, having great social proof and great media assets. So that, we definitely played our role, but a lot of that heavy lifting was done by the work you've been doing, Winnie, which made it easier for us.
Oh, thank you.
Awesome. Well, finishing up here, Winnie, if they want to learn more about you or Movement Laboratory or the Papaya Clinic, where can they go?
Well, they can go to the website because our website is a main conversion. I always say with clinics, every single thing goes back to the website and the website does its job. So movementlaboratory.com.au and papayaclinic.com.au. You can see the examples.
Amazing, Winnie. Thank you so much for working with us. We are so grateful to be supporting you and the Movement Laboratory, and thanks for being with us.
Thank you so much.